Thanks for being on time today. With interest rates and costs rising, it's become imperative that we reduce our inventory. Since we've begun a lean journey, at least on paper, I think we should take steps to reduce our inventory across the board. Our inventory turns are just 2 times per year, meaning that we have about 6 months of inventory on hand. I've been developing a plan to reduce this.
Okay, don't keep us in suspense. What's your plan?
Well, I would like to adjust our inventory down as follows. Let's keep just 4 weeks of raw materials, limit work in progress including sub-assemblies to only 2 weeks, and hold about 2 weeks of finished goods. This would reduce our inventory from about 6 months worth to only 2 months worth. A reduction of almost 70%.
Alright. Are you proposing to simply reset inventory levels? There wouldn't be any changes to how we operate in the factory or with our suppliers or customers?
You got it. Should we move ahead with this?
So what do you think? Does Steve have the right approach?
He's either the best comedian on the staff or he is simply misguided. Reducing inventory is a benefit of lean, but you can't get there by decree.
One of the misconceptions about lean is that reduction of inventory is a key lean tactic instead of a benefit or a target for improvement. In order to reduce inventory, they need to identify the obstacles. Why do they have as much inventory as they have? Do they have suppliers with long lead times? Do they have quality issues and other wastes in their processes? Are their internal production lead times long?
Great questions. You've just hit the nail on the head. Lean is about solving the problems that result in things like excessive inventory. Reducing inventory by itself will reveal the problems, but it won't solve them. It's better to identify and solve the problems, and then reduce inventory accordingly.
Thanks for being on time today. With interest rates and costs rising, it's become imperative that we reduce our inventory. I've determined what I believe to be some reasonable inventory targets over the next year for raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods.
Okay. So what are you proposing then?
As we've talked about so often, lean is about solving problems. In order to identify the reasons we have so much inventory, perhaps a good starting point would be to map our PDX value stream. This will reveal the key obstacles to reducing inventory. We should have several key problems to work on out of that effort. As we complete these problem-solving efforts, we will reduce inventory to meet our goals. We should also consider engaging our key suppliers in this effort at some point. Reducing our purchased parts inventory is going to be a lot more work than simply beating our suppliers into submission. We need to work with them on problem solving as well.
Awesome. That's music to my ears.